welcome to episode 7 of the Deathworld All Achievements run. This isn't even the first rocket. We've got a rocket coming up here. Products finished 2. We overmade everything so much that we just had, enough for the second rocket immediately, and we're not even going to launch it because we don't have satellites yet. Sure, I think today we're going to basically potter around, tidy up some of the spaghetti, get things slightly more structured and organized, make sure the science just kind of runs, all that kind of stuff. Like, this is the base that we built in the 8 hours that we used to get the rocket up. I'm just wondering where the choke points are if we want to advance choke points. I guess there's oil over here. I was wondering where there would be more oil, but this wall here might stay like this for quite a while, because these are also pretty robust walls at this point. We've got a lot of flamethrowers. There's a forest. Oh, we didn't even burn down that much of the forest. It's fine. We've also got some flamethrower damage check in there. Do we have we do have a radar on a base. What is evolution currently at? Evolution is currently at 0.67, which is, fine. There's a decent amount of big biters in that. Oh, let's look at the production stats and see how many of the key ingredients we made. We made 61,000 red chips. We made... Green chips are going to be higher, aren't they? 252,000 green chips. Okay. Where's blue chips? 2,900 blue. That's so many more than we needed. We really didn't need that many. Other people doing this kind of challenge have a better idea of exactly how many of each of these things we need. And my approach was not to count things carefully, but to just go larger. Are we running out of science of some kind? Oh, we turned off blue science. So we should turn back on blue science. Because this was, I think we were saving either steel or red chips. And we don't need to do that anymore. Let's also, because we're feeling fancy now, we're going to take 5 stacks of rocket fuel, and we are going to just feed them all steel, because that's maybe a thing we're going to need to keep doing at some point. Also, we probably need more roboports. Okay, we're pretty good for roboports, probably. What we do want is a lot of red chips. That's going to be way too many, but it's also, quite a few, because one thing we want now that we can do, because we no longer have the achievement for logistics bots embargo, is we can... 200, yeah, whatever, we'll start with that. We can start doing logistics, like seriously doing logistics bots things again. I've got a couple more red chips in here, whatever. Lots of logistics bots. Make me lots of logistics bots. In fact, let's grab these and shuffle them over to... the purple science, which we need to also... All of these kind of sciences we do need to largely rearrange again. Box upgrade. This steel doesn't need to be here doing this. The purple science is waiting on red chips, which are also going over here, and they don't need to. I think we could go red chips here. And then maybe also still do a buffer thing. That's going the other way. Is this going to be in the way? Kind of. It is kind of going to be in the way, isn't it? Because we wanted to get... Oh, yeah, that's also going to be in the way. Cool. Good job. Okay, so that... We're doing all of that differently, and then this can also simply not exist. These are all the red chips we had left over. We already fed all the red chips we wanted to the bots, didn't we? Yes. Okay, so now we've got a pile of logistics bots, so that's exciting. These red chips can arrive like so, because we want it to be... Oh, mining drills and bots and things. Bots are arriving, they're arriving from that angle. Okay, I didn't think we were going to be doing combat today, but I guess we are. We also should get fuel from somewhere, I guess. Things that I didn't really want to have to deal with, but I guess we're going to deal with them. Biters are quite playfully reminding me that we are in fact on a death world. Oh well. We should have... I'm pretty sure we did this with the blueprint with the mines in the middle. So we are probably still... Oh no, because they got spitters and stuff. Yeah, because they were mostly spitters, they're still just spitting all the things and still not running into the mines in the middle of the build, which is a bit of a shame. So I guess, I mean, we could also just destroy a bunch of dudes. That means they came... Yeah, this is the big pollution center, and this base attacked up this way. That's cute. That's a nice trick. Because we have the mines all the way down to... Okay, we don't have the radar, but we've got the mines all the way down here. And then, what else do bots not have? Mining drills, landmines. They should have... I guess they don't have landmines in a different place. Do I have any of the things that bots want? I have some mining drills. Okay. So I guess that means we just also... landmine this section. Although this is going to be pretty awkward with a large number of belts that probably should just go underground. Do we have the underground sitting around over here? We've got 12 undergrounds. We need 10 undergrounds if we are going to do some kind of thing like this. Things I didn't really want to work on today, but sure. And then also let's make sure that we, yeah, defend the Roboport a bit. And then we also still just need, yeah, we don't want to get rid of any of those cliffs. Those cliffs are fine. Okay, we're going to pretend that that is fixed, are we? I think we're going to defend this again and differently. I mean, there's still more places where we can put more mining drills. This is one of the things that... Do I have... I still have mining... I still have mines. I don't want these landmines. Yeah, sorting out this mining again was one of the other things to maybe think about today, because these belts are also not compressed. So we could do that better. We could integrate this little piece of mining... Yeah, this mining just here might also be on the list of things to integrate. But I think we've just got a bunch of other stuff to just kind of upgrade and sort out first, maybe. Yeah, that whole section is still not particularly well defended. The thing I did wonder about... Okay, so this, yeah, part one of upgrades we need to do is... This can fit through here just fine. Actually, the third one... Okay, that power pole is kind of in the way. Prioritize that on the left. And then this thing here should be... I know, because the roboports are slightly in the wrong place, aren't they? These are... yeah, whatever. Maybe we just empty the far two mixed builds. And we don't worry, like, there's another mixed build in here, for which this roboport means this is kind of awkward. But maybe we don't worry about it, because this will already allow us to empty 2 more copper buffers into the... yeah, into the LDS, which we also should make sure we redirect back into the science, because I'm not sure that we are. Yeah, so I think we can revisit all of the spaghetti a bit. Because, yeah, well, we even... oh, well, never mind. Yeah, because it struck me that we could run these guys basically the same way as the LDS. And then, well, yeah, the same way as the RCUs. Oh, yeah, also, we definitely don't need... we don't need all of these beacons at this point. Because we don't need to be launching rockets with the ferocity that we previously were. Yeah. Oh, and then, yeah, the thing we were doing, which we probably should have done, because it kind of had consequences for whether or not we were running purple science, is get these red chips. I think this can go away, because we're going to put a very similar thing back. Are we just going to do that with inserters? I think we're not. I think we're just going to get in here and sideload the red chips into these furnaces. And that will be... Yeah, sure. All these things were like extra places we were dropping more steel. This should get the purple science going again. Covarex kind of hasn't moved as a research because we don't have green science, because we don't have... Yeah, starter patches were another thing that we were also going to muck around with. So the sushi has failed again, except it hasn't really failed because the main goal was to... Like, the sushi did stay stable enough. I don't have these, and bots don't have these either, because we're kind of needing to assemble them. Yeah, the sushi did in fact stay stable enough to launch a rocket. And then it's just the starter patches running down that's making that a bit sad. We want to upgrade these gear wheels for more productivity. We've got a lot of things making belt that we don't need to be. You're also... Yeah, we need more assemblers. We just need more... We need more stuff. And there's other achievements we have to track. Like, we are technically still on the 100%... We were going here. Yeah, we are technically still on the, like, 100% timer of... There's a lot of stuff we need to be doing in relation to other achievements, except at this point, they're mostly just, hey, we just need to get bigger. Yeah, these guys could probably go back to Prod Mod 2s, and then also, I reckon, yeah, I don't think you need quite that much of a boost, and then also, can we get kind of the same thing here, except for Speed Mod 2s? Because we could just do all these upgrades, put a bunch of stuff in this chest, it's going to be fine, grab things off the belt. Oh yeah, let's look at the mixed build, which is hopefully still fine. Let's upgrade all of these inserters just to make sure that we can pull everything we need to out of these chests, because we are now running those buffers down into the blue chips. Even just into some of these blue chips. These guys are not even getting enough, but we are fully leveraging all of those resources, so that's nice. The thing we wanted to do is just have some number of prod mods over here, so we can be continuing to upgrade all of this stuff. And then, how many do we actually build here? 10? Yeah, okay, sure. 10 seems fine. We also, still need radars. These guys are now running. We can just... Is this a provider box? It is not. So we can provider box this, and we should also have a ton of logistic bots now. We don't have a ton of logistics bots. Why do we... Oh yeah, because we are still running logistics bots at the rate at which we are making drone frames, which is fine with me. Yeah, we're gonna make a bunch more logistics bots. We can do logistic request stuff. That's fine. Okay, Covarex is kicking along again. Probably we should have worried about... Oh yeah, we should fix yellow science. Probably we should have worried about making satellites for the rocket first, but we didn't. Never mind. The other thing I wanted to do was get this iron, and all of these want to prioritize into their various builds. This one is around the wrong way. We need the input priority going the other way, but also we're not putting enough in here to be worrying about that buffer yet. And then all of these guys are up on this one that isn't doing anything. Do we feel bad about that? I mean, we can still kind of run this through here. Sure, we could just do this a different way. This will now... I mean, it's still not lane balanced. And it kind of doesn't need to be lane balanced. If it was going to be, if this splitter here would be the one that would need to lane balance, this splitter here is just going to dump everything that it finds into the other LDS build. And then I think we balance these guys out. Do we need to not be making LDS as hard either? Probably doesn't matter. Oh well. And then all of this steel probably can just back up. And I don't think we need, yeah, we don't need more steel there for the silo. What we do need is to... We ran out of stone. Are we also just running down these starter patches? We are, which means that over here in the walls build, yeah, let's have bots upgrade this inserter so we can have more walls again. We've got this buffer of stone to empty into the purple science, which is cool, but the thing we don't have is, yeah, we've got military science running again. Probably we should we should go and circuit condition the things we're going to want to circuit condition. But the other thing we wanted to do is, I have a backup car somewhere that I currently don't. Okay. First things we're going to do is we're going to fix yellow science again. And the way we're going to do that is, yeah, we've got modules coming through here, which is fine. Put those in a chest. These, yeah, this is... Those undergrounds we won't need. We can have this belt of coal, which is going down to make all the plastic for the mixed build, and the LDS. That can have a splitter of LDS here. And LDS is on both sides of the belt. We would prefer it to be on just one side of the belt. And then... Are we going to... Because I kind of want to take blue chips with priority into the yellow science, which currently isn't running. Okay, if purple and yellow are both broken at the moment, let's do laser damage. Laser damage is probably going to be a thing we're going to want. Explosive rocketry is also going to be a thing we're going to want. We do... Oh, yeah. I don't think we have that much military science, and military science is kind of not going at the same speed. So we can thread... Not those tech spares, laser tech, work on robot cargo size because we're about to do logistics things. Explosive rocketry was the other thing we were going to look at for thinking about doing combat. And then I think before Coverix, I think the first purple-yellow science we're going to need is probably mining productivity, because just the earlier we get that underway, the happier we are. And then, are there other... Yeah, Oh, and then also we wanted space science as well. Okay, never mind. Things are going to be fine. We need to, again, figure out how to... We have figured out how to This was supposed to be the uncludging day. I don't think this is ending up the uncludging day. I think we are just slightly re-cludging this. But it's also still kind of fine. So yellow science is running... Is yellow science running again? We have... Yeah, we've still got all the frames we want. We're sushiing those. We do need to also get prod mods. We don't have a whole lot of prod mods left in that sushi. So the next thing to do is... We kind of wanted all of this mining stuff as well, didn't we? We had more mining to do. Are we even... Yeah, so we've got a full chest of flamethrowers, sure. Are we even making mining drills? We are not. Let's set this guy back to chests, and this one back to mining drills, and we've got a ton of belt that we don't need. We also don't need all that many... Yeah, we want to relimit these boxes, and then the belt that we've got wants to just kind of go away. And we can handle that by... Yeah, sure. And then, yeah, so we've kind of made... Yeah, you guys can stay, it's going to be fine. We've kind of made purple science... Well, no, we kind of made yellow science run again. These guys are not getting all the blue chips they need, but we are somewhat prioritizing into the yellow science, so that's fine. Then the next thing we wanted to do is... I'm pretty glad we didn't build over the stone, he said, realizing that he had kind of built over the stone. So we're going to go and have to address that as well. This is just going to... Yeah, I think we've got to sort out the starter mining as well. I think the mixed sushi is still a little bit unhappy, and I don't think we have all of the speed modules we want. Yeah, all of the... Seriously? I don't think we have all of the efficiency modules and all of the mining that we want. But this is still, yeah, this is still definitely in bot range. That's going to be fine, right? Yeah, it's fine. We want to move this stuff a little bit off this stone patch, because this is the stone that we are going to use to mine. Yeah, we're gonna top up the purple science stone with this stone is gonna be the plan. And then yeah, all of these guys can disappear. Like it was the plan earlier as well. We just didn't get around to doing it then. And then we've got, yeah. This one here is also going to be slightly in the way, so I guess we kind of move it, and then we've got an inventory full of this stuff. And yeah, let's reorganize this a little, because it looks like we no longer need to really be worried about maximizing miner placement, because all of this stuff is just going to run down. Let's not have the landmines in the middle of it, because it's fine. And then I guess here is, well, I mean, I guess we're going to be using the mining blueprint again. I guess that's the thing that's going to happen. And okay, some of these do need to exist. This is not going to be all of the stone we need. This is in fact only 12 miners, which is nearly half a belt with the level of mining productivity we have. But we just now need to also poke this back into the purple science. That's going to be the plan. I mean, how do I want to do this? I think we want to go, yeah, sure. And then, oh yeah, we pulled out these belts of iron ore. Yeah, there's still like a pile of multitasking that I kind of want to do. Can we have another radar? I guess here? Maybe bots have that? I wanted to check how quickly the iron was moving into the mixed build, and, you know, somewhat, and then how quickly the plastic was moving into the mixed build, also somewhat. I reckon we can slap another lane of mixed build over here if we go and get more copper for it. So that's going to be a fun trick that we're going to do later. At the moment, we need to get stone on the inside of this belt here. So we don't need to bump the labs anymore. Labs are fine. If we have a belt through here, like so, this is going to make the stone we collect. I don't remember which of these is the car that I was using and which of these is the backup car that I forgot about, but it's also just fine. Other than the bit where the biters destroyed our mining outpost because we hadn't defended it from all directions, we're still pretty chill and relaxed. And hey, we've got stone. We have ghosts. Okay, that's actually a terrible idea. Don't do any of that, because I think the other thing we wanted to also just do now is maybe think about extending this steel. We are going to need a lot of steel for a lot of expansions later, or soon, or something, but also just having all of the steel cranking in does sound like it's something I would prefer. So we're going to flip this around, put it in the same place. Will it fit in the same place? The roboport is below the furnaces. We need to flip it is why. Yeah, that looks good. So bots can build all of this. Okay, the roboport actually needs to move because we've got to put that here. Yeah, we're still going to have output belt capacity, like the output belt capacity will be fine. What we do need to do is figure out, does this just flip? Can we just flip that? Yeah, that's how that flips. We need to get, yeah, we're currently using all of that iron from both, yeah, all of that iron is just getting in, which is nice. We also, oh no, yeah, we already had the coal further over because we thought we were going to extend the steel. And then which way? Yeah, we need this to be on the inside, don't we? So I think we're doing this same pattern again. And I think that should... No, this bit here is extremely silly. Other than that, we should be able to put more iron ore on that lane. And... how far will this rubber board go? This rubber board, yes, the bots are only going to help us build this belt to about here, whatever. And then... I mean, I say and then as if it's the next thing to do. It's not really the next thing to do. It's just like the thing we were kind of already doing. Is that should fix purple science. And science is all super slow. Is science super slow because gear wheels, because red science? Actually, yes. And also blue science is kind of bad and slow. Okay. Is there a way we can put... I think there is a way we can kludge... Maybe we should just go and fix the starter patches. I think that's probably going to be what we need to do next-ish. I mean, we also built all the logistics bots and then didn't do anything with requester chests. But it does look a whole lot like... Okay, we can get a couple of hundred red science manufacturing just by hand-feeding these things again. But yeah, that green chips buffer is out. That sushi is not going to back up ever again, because we are just okay, maybe the gear wheels back up if we pile in that much sushi. What are bots complaining about not having? A lot of inserters. Oh yeah, sure, whatever. Okay, why? Oh, because you ran out of chips. That's a decent reason. Ah, because we actually got these around the wrong way. These boxes are around the wrong way. The one on the right is actually feeding the science with priority, and so the lower priority one wants to be the one that... Yeah, this which one of these had used the things had confused me a bit. Can we also... Blue science is running, all of this stuff is running. I think we'd like to upgrade these as well. I think we'd also like to upgrade all of... Yeah, what do we want to... Things we want to upgrade in various places in various ways. Basically all of it. Yeah, like there's some achievements we can worry about tracking, but it's not really going to be a big deal yet. We've just got to make everything work and happen. And I think what we're going to do at this point is take all of these modules out, because I'm still, like, I don't really plan on boosting... yeah, I don't really plan on boosting the light oil collection other than just with beacons, maybe. Like, securing more crude oil, not something I feel like doing now. I think we just want to get more stuff out. And we've got nuclear power now. We've got a pile of nuclear power, so that's fine. Walls, bots still have walls. As long as bots aren't complaining about needing walls, bots are complaining about needing a bunch of efficiency modules, which we did also just pick up. We could go and do that. Let's also... Problem about the plastic. Yeah, let's go and sort out the starter patches. Starter patches are a thing we need to sort out. Yeah, because we just don't have... So this little trick with the inserter has meant that we have not backed up. Like, yeah, these furnaces have shut down rather than dumping all this copper into the sushi and destroying the sushi setup. So that's a situation we are happy with. Still getting some coal, not getting... Oh, we also busted... We busted that. That's a bit of a problem. And then the starter iron is basically completely out. Okay, I see a little piece of iron over here, which is weird, but whatever. We are going to fully mine all of that stuff. Probably the coal buffer is... The coal buffer is not even completely full. That's super interesting. But yeah, we've got... Yeah, we need to get more iron in here so that these guys can make gear wheels and these guys can make chips. And I think the way we're going to do that... Yeah, we've got a pile of iron. We've actually got 2 belts... Nearly 2 belts over there. If we took this iron left... this is actually not enough iron to go left, is it? We actually need more iron than this. We need kind of a full belt by the time we look at... Yeah, so all of this stuff can go away. We can tidy up this stuff. We can tidy up these guys. We're not going to get attacked through here at all because this north wall is pretty fine. I mean, it's complaining about needing repair packs, but bots still have another 83 wall. It's not a whole lot of wall, but you know, whatever. They're gonna be fine with it. I'm not gonna be super concerned. This is, yeah. At some point, we're gonna have to deal with that as well. Probably we want to. Actually, that's a good call. Where have. Yeah, I was just wondering about if we put a bunch of train stations in here, do we have the space to do that? And I think the answer is yes. I think we can keep this mixed build running for quite a while because we probably have, yeah, we have space up here to drop more trains, or at least to drop, you know, trains at all, because we've not done that at all yet. Let's get, and then. Yeah, so some of these guys are now out, which is fine. We can have bots tidy all of this up. Do we need concrete for anything at this point? I'm not sure that we need more concrete. I just had a moment of like, what should we do with all this iron? Oh, we should make another nuclear reactor at some point. That should be a thing that we should do. And then also, yeah, these gear wheels are... I can no longer use my trash slots for storage because we have logistics bots. So that's a thing we're going to have to remember when we think about doing any of the... Yeah, so that's going to restore all of this somewhat. Yeah, that's the thing we're going to have to think about when we go and do more outposting, is I can no longer use the trash slots to get... yeah, these guys actually need to be... I can no longer use the trash slots to move a lot of materials around, because the logistics bots will actually turn up and, yeah, just take the things away, which is not what we wanted. Okay, we can have productivity bonuses on these gear wheels as well, which is probably fine. Iron probably still drifting through them all. We kind of want productivity bonuses on these all as well, but whatever. And then, yeah, let's tidy up some of the stuff. These guys don't need to exist. We should have... Oh yeah, this can also just, for a while, also just get rid of all of these landmines, which is... Like, this is deep within our territory at this point. We do not need to be... These are old defenses. Were these... I think these two were... the second or third defenses we dropped down, because like the starter sushi was here, the power plant had like this really nice setup of just little water patches just here, and there were bases, I think just in here somewhere. Maybe we can even see... Oh no, it was in here, wasn't it? Because there were the worms that we had to destroy, and that was a base that was attacking us early. So we had these little pillboxes, which are now gone. We should have set up recycling for the stone, or for the walls to go back into the military science, and we have not. So also we're just going to tidy all of this up. We've got concrete down here. Do I have any stone that I can just not have? No. Inventory is still a little bit of a mess. And then, is there anything else down here we need to tidy? I was wondering about whether or not these guys, yeah, these guys also need... We've got some speed modules. We've got... Speed modules, efficiency modules. We can just continue efficiency moduling all the mining, and this little iron outpost is inaccessible from here, as it turns out. Forests. Forests are fine. And then also, maybe we should not accidentally depower that stuff. These power poles are no longer things I need at all, are they? Like, because this... Like, maybe we care about this rubber port, but this whole... Yeah, so let's care about the rubber port. And then let's not care about this entire solid fuel power plant that we are no longer using because we have nuclear power online. What are we going to do with all of the solid fuel? I don't know, whatever. Not things we're going to concern ourselves with now, but we also want to... I do like the idea of having that kind of resilient power connection, even though it's deep behind walls on the Deathworld. This was actually still with it. Yeah, I had the good manners to destroy a pole that was within. Yeah, within bot setup range. I don't have bots with me, which is a bit of a shame. I was going to use them to pull down all those gun turrets, because this is also not a position we need to defend. But I don't also really want to be... Like, I don't want to deal with this or this myself. I don't want to deal with that myself. But I also don't have bots to do that task, so I think we're just going to leave it there and be fine with it. Did we need efficiency modules over here? No, but we do have expired miners over here. So we're just going to go around and tidy some things up. Our walls are completely fine. I have 110... They're not really, that's not really the network. Oh, it's kind of worrying about walls. These two are separate Roboport networks, so that bots don't fly backwards and forwards across here, because that would be bad and silly. But all of this is still one network, which is kind of bad. They're going to fly across here, but hopefully also not that much of a big deal. Not even the worst things we did to a base in the middle of 100% effort. And yeah, this copper is also going to be running down, isn't it? Because, yeah, okay, fine. Was that the next thing we're going to do? Because I think I may as well. I think it may as well be. Because, what have we got? We've got a bunch of prod mods. Oh yeah, these gears. I also wanted to just force these gears into this red science, even though they are completely happy with it now. So I think we're just going to do... This would have been the better way to do it, yeah. All these gears can just end up back in the system. And I think we're going to have, yeah, all the gears we need now, probably. I'm going to presume that it's fine. Actually, can we have all of this copper? Can probably move over here. And then I've got... Did you want... Yeah, I wanted all of these. Because I wanted... Okay, fine. I wanted yet more assembler 3s. Because I think the next thing we're going to muck around with for a little bit is... You guys are done. Oh, you guys needed prod mods. Okay, yeah. That we are going to also not get any radars, because that's... Yeah, we want a bunch more radars, as it turns out. We did want... Yeah, because I fed them all in here. Give me one of these back, because we are in a position of being able to make... we are not in a position of being able to make requester chests, because we haven't done the technology to get us requester chests. All of that is pretty silly, so give me some number of prod mods. We don't have... Yeah, I don't really want to be doing this with the prod mods, and then we might not even have all that many prod mods coming through here either. Unfortunate. LDS is nicely backed up, though. Yeah. You guys just keep going with that. Where is... The prod mod sushi is here, and we don't really have... prod mods are going to end up here, aren't they? Can we do this differently? We would want prod mods on the right, and we would want to run this through... okay, we've already got... Because we're already filtering red chips off here. We don't need that thing. And then we run this through here. And we actually need an additional box at this point. Because we want to definitely be putting all of the prod mods in some box. We've done this... Yeah, whatever. We're just going to have power poles in weird places. It's fine. Yeah, we want all the prod mods in some box, but then we still have a circuit control about whether or not prod mods make it into the other box. We still have... I think it's time for just more modules. Let's just put more modules down here, because we've... Oh, that's why. Because we never actually added these inserters back. because things we were mucking around with, turning things on and off in the mixed build, sure, cool, great. Things we're really happy about. And yeah, we're making a bunch of speed modules over there, that's fine. I wanted radars, yeah, then I wanted a bunch of these things as well. 20 should be... Is 20 going to be fine? I actually need the prod mods as well if we're going to do this, and probably I want to do this first. Yeah, just keep upgrading those, it's probably fine. Do I have this thing? I do. All the prod mods have immediately gone into the purple science. Oh well. Yeah, we could also be upgrading lab modules. I don't think we've really... I think the thing that I wanted to do was figure out whether or not we could upgrade these assemblers to get productivity bonuses from the coils and also productivity bonuses for the red chips, and do it with... It's also... no, we can't put... Yeah, that's going to be the way it is, because otherwise we will starve the drone frames, which we kind of also need. Yeah, give me these back. Have more roboports here. Sure, whatever. Yeah, get the... Because I think we're going to stay with... I mean, okay, we're still kind of limited by copper, so trying to make this red belt and beacon harder is not going to be a thing. But I think what we can do is... If we upgraded these two, we can get... some amount of... I think we're going to have to do a combination of productivity and speed here, which is a thing I'm fine with. The question is, do these things... Yeah, we're going to have to manage these output inserters differently, and then do these two together. It does look like they can make a full yellow belt. If they actually got the materials they needed, so that's fine. And then these guys are... Yeah, we're already doing... Oh, we put some module 2s in there. We don't want to give you productivity module 2s yet. That's not going to be worth. Okay, so thinking about how we are going to module these things. This crafting speed ends up 1, but we want more coils per green chip. Can we just get you over here? I'm not getting much done. So can we do... This is crafting speed 1, 16% productivity, but we really want 1.5 coils for every craft weight of green chips. So if we do this, we are on 1.3 with 12% productivity, which is definitely better. What if we do... Is this better ratioed? 1.6. Yeah, no, we're going to go with crafting speed 1.3. We've got productivity 12, so we're getting close to maybe 1.45 like output speed worth of stuff. Maybe we need other inserters at this point as well. And then like how many of these do we need to fill a belt? Because I reckon we can get rid of... We can simplify all of this. We can get productivity bonuses for the coils, which is a thing we like. We can get productivity bonuses for the green chips, which is also a thing we like. We don't actually have... bots, I believe, have those modules. I have some of these modules, and I think I concluded that I wanted more... Yeah, because I think now the plan is we use these extra productivity bonuses to get the extra... Yeah, to make up for the lack of copper as we are running that down. Do we not have... We must be out of storage space. We are, in fact, out of storage space. That's why a lot of that deconstruction is not happening. So that feels pretty bad. We've got to go back and do the same thing for the red chips as well. Yeah, we want... There is a lot of stuff that we just need to clean out of this garbage. Blue chips, yeah. Some of these things we can never use again, such as this power plant. Yeah, the coal is all going to arrive in there, and it's going to be pretty ugly. Many of these things we're kind of okay with. I think that's going to be enough of... Yeah, we'll just get these things out. Burner inserters, I don't know if we have... Yeah, coal. Where can we insert coal? We can actually insert coal over here, except that we don't have... Yeah, we can have... I mean, this isn't going to work yet because all of the coal is in other chests, and dudes are turning up with... Yeah, I think they all have to save for the moment. Yeah, bots are still just bringing all this stuff, but if we can get all the coal out of these chests, of which we kind of can't, we can just re-ingest it into this whole buffer. The solid fuel, I still don't know what we're really doing with it at this point. Maybe rocket fuel. Maybe we're doing some train power. This box doesn't need to exist. Could not hit a box with a shotgun while standing next to it. And then these guys, yeah, they just need no more prod mods, which we have. We need one more prod mod. This guy is bringing the prod mod. And hopefully... Didn't we also have... We did, and then we're also just coils limited on how many of the red chips we're making. Okay, I guess the other advantage of all these red chips going all the way down and then coming all the way back is it is going to be reasonably easy to upgrade these. What did we... 0.75, and we had 24 of them to fully utilize, but we changed those ratios, whatever. I don't think we're going to worry about it. I think we're just going to go, here's some number of things that are going to go faster, followed by these things are also just going to give us more red chips out. And then I think we cut the belt here. These red chips can like do whatever, and then the outside looks like a decent place to just be packing more beacons in. If we, yeah, like a couple of beacons here. Yeah, I reckon we slap that stuff in. We upgrade these guys as well. Because these were speed 0.75, and we have just reduced by half, which means we kind of want these guys up to speed 1.5 to be doing the same work that everyone else used to be. So math. You don't always have to math everything from the beginning. You can sometimes just math things from wherever you ended up. Hey, we've got Mining Productivity 3. Let's get... There was some other purple... Yeah, we wanted the space science. I also don't know whether we have the materials to do that yet. Logistics system, Coverix, space science. Yeah, those are things that we are going to want and need. We've got more red chips over here that you guys can all do things with. I don't want any kind of that stuff in my inventory, but it's probably fine. I think I've also still got some copper. I've still got some iron. These guys are also, yeah, those are running. It's fine. We are limited by green chips, because we might also still be... Yeah, the only place we're getting green chips through is still from that starter patch. So... I don't know if we are getting enough of... It really does look like we have enough green chips there, though, doesn't it? It looks like we're going to be able to... Yeah, it's the making things tidier day. It's not the making things messier day. It's a day of cleanliness. Okay, not like that. But we're going to take these green chips. Actually, if we're doing this, then we no longer need this output. This output will no longer be a thing because we're going to take these green chips that are... Okay, we still need that there. Is that true? I don't think we want to output priority. I don't think we want to output priority this. I think we want to make sure that some of the modules get green chips, but then also some of these extra green chips want to arrive pretty much on... We're going to reuse the belt, because why not? And then here we want... that to go underneath, which is going to be fine. And here we have a splitter for green chips on the right, and we are making the sushi worse. Okay, so the blue science is still just going through. The blue science is boxed over here. We are using the green chips that are spilling out of this build, which is also from Starter Patch Copper, which we are also just running down. I think I don't have any copper left on my inventory, that's fine. Yeah, so the mall is pretty happy now, and then this stuff is also just going to buffer here, go into the bots that we also still need. Logistics system is researching, that's all nice. Shall we see about dropping the next... Okay, this Roboport's going to have to go, which is a bit of a shame. But we can also just put Roboports in... We can actually put Roboports there if we're going to put more green chips there later, which we might. We somehow... That would be a source of sadness for the mixed build. That would be why we're not really getting... We're getting some stuff out. I also don't think we need... I don't think we need all that many efficiency modules anymore. I think we should figure out what the bots are complaining about, and some of them are complaining about radars. There is a bit of complaint about efficiency modules, so I think we are going to take... Oh, and then also you guys need drone frames. We were just going to use logistics spots for this, and we also don't have... Okay, you give me these back. Okay, or you just don't receive them. Because we kind of... Oh yeah, that was also the green chips issue. We needed green chips to be able to make the drone frames that we needed to hand off over here. I had random other bits of stuff in my inventory. Okay, and then, yeah, I think we want to request... we are not going to be able to request chest all of those, because the tech that we are currently not researching because we don't have the materials is the thing that we would need to do to be able to request tech those things. And I'm still not paying attention to where power poles are. I probably should build a train network so that I don't have to, is probably what should happen. And yeah, over here we had... Did I actually bring the radar? I brought the radar. Hey! So this is now somewhat more online. Okay. It's no longer online. That bot is going to fix the power pole, and then everything is going to be, you know, fine again, sure. You guys didn't need all that many efficiency modules. We could mine this better now. So I think we will. I don't think we need these mines. I think we can have a couple more of these guys here, and also here, and then... just another belt of stuff over here. And okay, so some of these are in places that... Like, I think we've already got enough miners on belts, especially with the mining productivity, that some of these just aren't going to get anything done. Some of these are also... Hey, we ran out of miner on an expansion patch. We ran out several miners on expansion patches. All of those guys... Several of these things are concluded. Interesting. And I also don't really have the belt or the undergrounds to make this work, so that's cool. I guess we're just going to figure out how much of this stuff will fit here, and then worry about bringing materials back to bots later. And I don't even care at this point about getting high miner density on this stuff, because this is mostly just about making sure the patch is fully tapped. How many? We've got... Yeah, we've got 10 on that side, so that's fine. We've got all of these belts connected, and we've got like an extra thing over here as well. Okay, so I need to go and get the belt that we need to make that a thing, but first we're going to try not to hit those poles. We're going to swing over here. This is the Roboport network that has been asking for repair packs a lot. A lot of this wall is pretty unhappy about stuff, so we're going to give you 25 repair packs. You're going to be fine. Give me some of the bots back, because you don't need... Yeah, you got so many more bots than you need at this point. You're just doing wall maintenance right now. It's fine. But the other thing you do want is all of these efficiency modules. I don't know how many you wanted. I guess you're not complaining about it now because you just got them all. Did you get them all? Yes, we've got another... We have bots without jobs. We have about 100 of these efficiency modules not being picked up. So that's fine. We're okay with that. Oh, you've also got the belt that I wanted. So that's fine. How much nuclear fuel have we produced at the moment? Okay, yeah, that's actually another thing we're going to go quickly hack in. It is apparently still a day of hacks. I think we're making some things better. We're making some things somewhat more permanent. But it is still a day about mostly hacks. What is this mining? Does this mining need... This mining does not need any more efficiency modules. Has any of this stuff run out? Maybe? Not really. I think it's mostly just fine. Yeah, we've just got belts of stuff moving. Is that... No, I was trying to figure out if some of this was an expansion. It's not. It's all just a bunch of biters that are angry. You know, sucks to be them. That's probably... I mean, we're probably losing bots because we gave them repair packs. And the bots are silly now. I was kind of hoping that we could get all that stuff repaired before... Output full. Yeah, we have all the acid we need. It's fine. I don't have a splitter. I can handcraft things now. We want to save some amount of the product. So apparently this is to increase the buffer size because we are filling up these chests. This will give us more stuff, but it will also separate half of the shiny rocks from whatever we're turning into fuel, so that we can kick off a Coverix process with stuff over here later. Is going to be why these chests exist. So this is going to be for kicking off Coverix. This all can just continue to do whatever it needs to. If this refinery, I guess it is kind of still refined, yeah. So if it's still running and this is output full, and it's probably like this, then this refinery probably does need that level of moduling and beaconing. Oh well. Did you guys run out of walls being destroyed? I'm pretty sure we've still got walls in... We've got 71 walls. Yeah, we're slowly working through the walls. That's fine. Let's go and get the rest of that copper connected and compress those belts a bit more. Do I have... I do have... I can, yeah, destroy this power pole as well, but it's fine because I've got power poles now. We want this mining patch within some Roboport network. We don't really mind which, but it will allow us to like move those miners around when they expire, even though those ones are pretty good for the moment by the looks of things. Yeah, and we were definitely going to add more mining there because we've just boosted the steel smelting, but haven't actually boosted the iron, or the material that the steel is getting. Like, we haven't boosted the ore to the steel, we've just boosted the steel smelting. And then over here, we needed... What are you guys all complaining about? You complaining about belt? You are, in fact, complaining about belt. Which is... We are not going to need all that much belt to basically just... Oh, we already had... We need more splitters. Okay. We are no longer in a position of having to worry about handcrafting. So, this is going to do a bit of a better job of compressing this ore. Yeah, I think we just leave it compressed. I think the one... Like, this outside belt is going to be sad. Oh, well. Oh, it's going to be super... No, we didn't... Why are we getting... Oh, yeah, I guess we just add more splitters and prioritize in earlier and prioritize onto this belt. And that's probably fine. This belt here is the first belt that cannot access the stuff down here. I think this is... Maybe it's fine, whatever. I think we want to top that up later with copper from this patch, but I don't think we want to bother doing that yet. We probably want another reactor, but I don't think we have to worry about that yet either. We almost hit that pole and then didn't, so that's nice. This roboport here was the one that wanted to move, so that, and also these power poles as it turns out. We've connected the mixed build power in multiple places. We have connected the mixed build power in multiple places. That's good, because that means we can ditch these power poles and then drop in another mixed build with some radar artifacts bouncing around at the top of the screen, whatever. We should have lined this up so that we can grab that whole thing and slap it. There's a cliff in the way, which is a shame, because it means we need to... Yeah, can we actually do this? That is where that mixed build wants to go. The furnaces are lined up, and the coal belt is lined up. The output is lined up. The plastic is going through. Yeah, and then we can like, we're not... I don't think we're going to have the iron or the plastic to make more... like to make a fifth mixed build, but I think that's a thing we're going to do with additional copper when we go mine it. Yeah, maybe you know what we should do? We should do all the personal equipment stuff, and we've made all of the LDS we need because we are backed up on... Okay, we are backed up on several kinds of science because we also don't have the things we need. Let's go back to blue and military. Laser stuff we're going to use at some point. Laser damage 3 is definitely going to be a thing. But maybe we should also get laser turrets. Maybe we should get the personal defense lasers. All of these are techs that should just be running. Like, we shouldn't need laser damage 4. Yeah, all of those are techs that should just be running, and we should have, if not... Yeah, all the science was backed up. Oh well, sad noises. Yeah, we've got a pile of military science there. Blue science is also just running at the rate of blue science. I wanted to get... Yeah, I think we can trigger it from this chest to, say, this belt. And we do not let the military science have... Okay, the problem with that is that the red ammo buffer is down here, but I think I'm also okay with that. I don't think we need that much red ammo. If we have less than... Where's military science? Good job knowing where things are. If we have less than 1,500 military science, then that belt gets to run. If this chest backs up and we have a lot of military science, then we stop it. Also walls. We are just limited by walls at the moment. Yeah, we are heavily limited by the amount of stone that we are kicking in here, because all of these miners are running down as well, and we have nearly fully mined the starter copper, and we have nearly fully mined the starter iron. We are down to one starter iron miner, one starter copper miner. The coal is okay, I guess. And that also means we're not getting the green chips through. Where is... Here is... Yeah, okay, so we need to visit that spot. But the problem with that, and prioritizing that copper into the green chips for the mall, is it's also going to take that copper away from... it's going to take that copper away from the red chips and blue science, which is also... I mean, this is kind of the thing we expected at this point in the run. We expected just a lot of stuff to continue to be a mess that we would be tidying up for a while, which is exactly what we're doing now. Although also boilers in there. Yeah, I don't want the boilers. I've got some stone which we can recirculate. I've got some wall, which I don't think we want. Maybe, I mean, we're still making flame. I guess we've also still got all of this that we could be using for wall. Can we easily bodge? I don't think it's going to be super easy. I think we just leave it like that. I think we're doing some research. It's probably fine. Are we making... Yeah, we probably have... What did we need? We needed prod mods for the purple science. And we needed... yeah, you guys just have whatever you want for my inventory. Same with you guys. I'm pretty sure I've got a bunch of stuff that I don't really care about. And then we've also got some copper, which we can just... Yeah, we have hurt this copper a bit. And it's also the copper that is making batteries. So that's great. And also, yeah, so if we're doing that... The problem is we're going to take all the copper for these green chips, run it through here, the leftovers are going to spill back into the mall, and then back over here, and we're going to buffer green chips with all of this copper before these guys get any of the copper they need to make coils for us, which is a thing that I'm not super happy about. So... We're going to do that, and now we are re-ingesting any red chips we have, of which there are not many. 500 logistic spots, yeah. We're going to move all of this stuff back over here because the blue science is still running. All of these drone frames. Give me the drone frames. We can we also find... We already automated prod mods in, but we're also just upgrading prod mods to prod mod 2s. I've got prod mods. Okay, you guys have a pile of prod mods because I know you like that stuff. You guys have a pile of robot frames because I know you guys like that stuff. And then here's a box where we are just sushiing the rest of the robot frames. And then here is a box where we are sushiing the rest of those. We do not need efficiency modules at this point. We already turned all of those off, so it's fine. We do need assembler 3s. We do need more copper in there. Maybe we need more red chips. We would often do 11 on red chips, so I think that's going to work, especially at the point that we do want modules and stuff. Like, we seem to have enough plastic. There's not going to be barely any green chips getting through here at this point. Is that true? It's not true, because green chips are running from the mall. The green chips that we are making here are now contributing to blue chips, which I am not sure I like. We've got to get that guy more copper somehow. This buffer, we are also just going to move back to the... Okay, not there, here. Yeah, that's just going to be... Yeah, we have now a temporary hack for blue science, which is somewhat long-term temporary, but mostly fine. Walking around with bits of depleted uranium, pretty sad. I did want to prod mod plastic, because... okay, you guys have got to... Yeah, because we smashed a huge number of these things in here. I did want to prod mod plastic. Plastic is often a thing that gets prod modded. These guys are also just... Do we just upgrade these to speed? Yeah, I think we just... If we change these to speed 3 and productivity 3, but, you know, the way round that they actually are, this will not take so many modules off the belt, and we'll just work on upgrading the things that are in here, and then we can go and speed and beacon and module things harder, which I think is going to be part of the play. Like, I think a thing we want to do is... Even these sciences probably want to be prod mod 3s, of which we are going to get not enough prod mod, because we still have 16 times 4. We need a lot of module 3s to upgrade all of those. It's a bit of a shame. Oh well. All these guys can go back in here. Speed modules can go back in here. We've got enough blue chips? I don't think we have enough blue chips. I think we only had enough blue chips because because this part was sad because we didn't have speed modules, and then this part was sad because we didn't have drone frames, but also RCUs are fully backed up, and LDS is also fully backed up, and we've already got a rocket on the pad, and we don't have the techs we need to be launching things, so maybe that's okay? Is it okay? Yeah, sure, whatever. I think a thing we're going to do, not a tank, there is a car somewhere. Somewhere we have left a car. That's the... Over there by the stone. Okay, we're not going to get that yet. The thing that I did want to do, because it's pretty important, yeah, these guys are not getting any coils, they are going to be disappointed, is wander down here to this power plant, check on how many, yeah, so it turns out that like an episode uses roughly 25 fuel cells, which we are fine with. We need to, I think we're logibotting that as well, once we get around to having all the techs that we need to. Oh, there was also other circuit condition stuff that we wanted to do. Did we module all of... We moduled this cracking, we moduled this plastic, we haven't really moduled this sulfur. This whole sulfur setup is weird, and I think it's going to stay weird, but we're going to change it a little bit because I'll like it more. We also don't have prod mods. I kind of wanted to be prod modding this. But yeah, I think the plan was if we ran this one in here, then this one is the one that also needs prod mods, of which we... can get prod mods like so. This plastic is backed up because this is the plastic into the red chips by the blue science, and we are trying to run that off like a quarter of a belt of copper, which is not happy. The blue science is still happy because we just gave up that buffer. We just walked away from the other car. Is my inventory a mess? Yes. I think we should work on personal equipment. Maybe that's the first thing to do next time. The thing I did want to do was think about how... Yeah, we can't really limit this belt with this blue chest of blue science. I'm wondering about whether or not... I mean, we also just want more blue science at this point, don't we? And I think we may not quite have the steel to do that. Okay, give me the rest of these. Actually, this wants to be a provider chest because we're going to logibot these around the place once we get the tech that allows us to do that. We don't really have speed modules. Yeah, okay, whatever. We used to have speed modules, now we don't. I had these things for... Yeah, I think we circuit conditioned all of these things, didn't we? Yeah, and we're only putting things into the system if we are... Yeah, that's what we want to do. But we're also banking these kinds of science, and I think the thing we want to do is... Yeah, this... Only ingest prod mods if we have less than 1,500 purple science. So we will buffer purple science. When we hit a purple science buffer, we will stop adding prod mods. We kind of need to do the same thing with... Okay, we could do the same thing with the drone frames over here. The thing that's actually a little bit easier because it's just in the same place is we can just limit this piece of belt to only run if the yellow science is less than 1,500. So if we do module and beacon these things super hard, the steel running down is not necessarily unanticipated because purple science can we get, because it was this steel. Why do I have so much steel? which I think I'm okay with. Did the steel at the end of... The steel here does run into purple science, and it goes past the furnaces into purple science. So re-ingesting the steel here, still a thing that will yeah, because I was thinking about upgrading these guys for a little more productivity bonus and a little more speed, but we also don't really have the speed modules. Yeah, what would I had? I had things to give to the yellow science. Down here somewhere we have the place where the drone frames go. This LDS also just wants to get into the yellow science. That's all kind of fine, and we're banking both of these, which means logistics system followed by Covarex is back on the menu. Damn it, maybe we should get a shotgun? Oh yeah, we should also definitely at some point bother getting, let's reorganize those because we probably won't have, where's laser damage 2 gone? Yeah. So we're not using a whole lot of purple or yellow science next to each other, which hopefully means that they will get the stuff built they need to. Yeah, I think that's pretty much what we're going to say we did this episode. We are starting to buffer uranium for Covarex. Things are a bit of a mess. We need to... I kind of wanted to get the rest of those damage techs out so that we could have a bit more combat capability to go and deal with these nests. There's stone over here as well. Stone is a thing that we are pretty sad about at the moment because we've only got... I say we're sad about it, we're actually completely backed up on stone because purple science is short of steel? Yeah, so we wanted to drop... Maybe that is a thing... That's going to be a pretty tractable small thing. Maybe we can go and do that. We've got 30 more miners, which is going to be all we need. Where did the efficiency modules go? Did we put the efficiency modules back down here? We did not. Okay. Find the efficiency modules. Go and module that last little bit of... Yeah, get more steel in, because it does look like some of the purple science is suffering for steel, and it's also suffering for red chips, even though red chips are... well, I mean, not completely fine, but like doing whatever they're going to. Yeah, we want a lot of belt, we want power poles. I think belt is mostly the thing we need in this spot to get that steel running again. And having said belt just now, I did remember the other thing which we have not yet done, which I wanted to. So maybe there are 2 more last things of the last things in the last Factorio. I almost hand-fed the rocket fuel to the rocket silo to go get out of my inventory, and then realized that that would have accidentally launched the rocket, which would have very much not have been the plan. And yeah, purple science is now running down the steel, which is nice. These 2 belts over here, I wanted to be making... How can we do this? Because I think we might have to go over here, which is going to be a little bit of a mess. Is that even going to get us the space we need? Because I basically want red belt, which means we've got to go gear wheels into... Yeah, we don't quite have enough space for 4 assemblers worth of stuff. But I guess we can go... Because this is going to be very strongly limited by the gear wheel production that we have, and I don't think we have any upgrades there at all. Yeah, maybe we should just, instead of doing that, just go gears, gears, gears into... and just go straight into red science, red belt this way, and then just hand feed all of the belt. And then we also want prod mods. Do we have prod mods? I don't think we need... this many RCUs at this point. I think we're just fine for RCUs. So these prod mods will go in these assemblers for which we are making gears. Can we then... because I do want more red belt than that as well. And can we then fit this little pattern over here? And the answer to that is yes. So we will, and then this little pattern, maybe the other way this time? These guys, and then we need to reconnect power if we broke that. Let's go pick up a piler belt. This, yeah, so we are nearly finished with the Covrex tech, which is kind of wild, because we're not even really using it. We probably will later. We in fact certainly will later, but not yet. Still making the patch steel, still with purple science. Yeah, we have... Have we fully automated purple science at the moment? Because we've got the red chips off the mixed build. Yeah, we've got the red chips off the mixed build. We've got... not that chest, or this chest. Yeah, we're just going to upgrade all of that belt. I needed a big chunk of belt to go and do the outposting that I wanted to do. I wanted to get the other lane of steel in, and we have just... because we also took this off belt and back to mining drills and stuff like that. Okay, I guess we are not getting that much red belt yet, because we are going to recover some of this red belt. And we've got bots, we've got 32 miners, that's going to be enough. Where have we left the cars at this point? Yeah, we are equidistant between the two cars that we left behind. Good job. And yeah, we need to get this... we don't really need to get that steel fully running, but I want to get the steel fully running. That is going to be the next thing we do. Bots are complaining about not having a nuclear reactor, which we knew about, and other stuff that we are fine with. So yeah, this thing here is now going to be the last thing we do this episode, and we can... I mean, I guess we are already clear that we have bumped production, because we have got a bunch more productivity bonuses in places that previously we had not. Cool. That is not all of the belt that we needed. Oh, well, we want to give this rubber port network variety of things, and then also belt. I wonder if you have belt in a network already. Where is a box that I can mouse over? Cannot tell, whatever. It's fine. Moving on, we're going to slap down a bunch more mining. We are going to get the... yeah, I don't think at this point we want the landmines in... I think we're going to go back to the non-landmine version, because we put that down the wrong way. We are going to be defending better than landmines in the middle of mining patches for all subsequent outposting. This probably can disappear. We can have some of these like so, and then we've got another belt that can arrive here, but we wanted an additional belt as well. And then... why didn't this... oh yeah, was it like this one is fine because it's got 11, but here we've got 15, so this wants to actually be its own feed. So we kind of want to bump all of these across. And then we should probably also lane balance that one, and yeah, when we get around to fully powering that stuff, because we didn't give them poles, cool, and then we just need more belt. Yeah, we need to... we'll go and grab some more belt from the red science. We will, from the red science, from the red belt upgrades, we'll put in that other piece of belt. We will call that done, and we still have a bit of a messy base, but we are working towards having slightly more of the tools that we will need to make things a bit tidier. And then also expand further, because I think we're going to do more combat stuff, followed by, as in more combat research, followed by crashing into these guys all the time. Because I think we're still on heavy armor. We might not just do the modular armor skip. We might skip from heavy armor all the way to power armor Mark II. What are bots unhappy about? Bots are unhappy about landmines, reactors, one mining drill somewhere, whatever. And then, why are you bots just... All the bots have jobs? There's only 30 construction bots in this network. There's now 32 construction bots in this network. Fine. Okay, we're going to give these guys... Because I guess they do have a decent set of wall to maintain, and they're also complaining about damaged wall sections. So let's give these guys some repair packs. These guys, like, I don't want bots to be flying out all the time, but if we can just occasionally give them repair packs, then hopefully they keep the walls tidy, and also mostly just keeping the bots repaired as well. That might be a thing. And then I guess I'm just doing this myself, because we've got bots, but they're bad. Okay, so that is repaired. Do we have 100 with mining productivity 3? That is going to be 4 belts of ore. So now we have 4 belts of ore from this outpost, and we are tapping that into an extended lane of steel, which is going to be what the purple science needs. We still do need, so these assemblers have shut off because we've got some of the modules that we want, which is fine. Whatever, it's fine. I think we do the things I said just 2 minutes ago. We do more research for combat stuff. I think we've got logistics system. We can just go and set that up now. Yeah, but we do more tech for combat stuff. We get a combat setup. With all those upgrades, we can probably just go and, let's check the Evo again, because it probably hasn't moved that much. 0.72 Evo, because we have nuclear power, we have a bunch of efficiency module miners, we advanced evolution like 5% in this episode, which is fine, which means we should be able to, and then I also wonder I wonder if we just figure out what's happening on the map over here, take all of these guys, and just end up with some other... We're going to have to rail supply that if we're doing flamethrowers, so we also don't have rail supply for those things either. But yeah, things are progressing. We are working... I mean, are there any techs that we need to be tracking? Research all technologies is still a thing that we're doing, but it doesn't actually give me a progress meter. Construct more machines using robots than manually. This actually gives me... We are nearly done with that, which is pretty exciting. We need to receive things with logistics robots. Oh well, we do need to train things anyway. And then the last... Destroy 100 trees by impact. We could have done that last time as well. The minions thing is going to require a bunch of rocket launchers, and then the big one is mass production 3, of which we are not even close. And we just kind of need to scale up so that we can work into building things on the scale of like how much that wants to be getting done. And it's pretty big. I think we are pretty good. That was episode 7. We want to also get the space science launched so we can get to a position of launching rockets again. But yeah, lots of things. Things are progressing.